with more followers on Instagram than any other golf player ever, and also being the first person in sports history to be at the top of Maxim's Hot 100 list. Even someone who doesn't watch golf is well aware of who the stunning Paige Spiranac is. This golf player and influencer has taken the world by storm with her stunning look and hard work. Let's dive in and have a look. We're starting this video off with Paige Spiranac's insane achievement. The worldwide Google Search Index report was recently released by Golf Digest for everyone to see. The Search Index report had to do with 10 professional golf players who had been searched for the most. It's no surprise that Tiger Woods was at the very top of this list. No one else besides him deserves that spot, we're not gonna lie. He is the 15-time major champion, after all. Phil Mickelson, his longtime rival, came in just behind him at number 2. Both of them have been playing golf at a professional level for a while now, and are regarded as the best golf players of all time. It's important to take note of how Paige Spiranac is mentioned in the top 10 list for most searched golf players as well. We think it's without a doubt a huge accomplishment for her to be included on the same list of just 10 people that also has the likes of golfing legends such as Tiger Woods and Phil Mickelson on it. Paige received a global Google Search Interest Index of 16.48, which doesn't seem that special when you compare it to Tiger Woods. Woods had a global Google Search Index of 100, but come on, this is Tiger Woods we're talking about. Comparing the golfing legend to Paige Spiranac just isn't fair. Her interest index isn't that bad when you compare it to the number 2, Phil Mickelson, who's been playing golf professionally for over 30 years, and she's only been in the game for 5 years. We tip our hats off to Paige Spiranac. Up next, let's talk about how Spiranac is the only female on the list. Not a single one of the top 10 professional female golf players in the world has shown up in the global Google Search Index list. Nelly Korda, Lydia Ko, Ataya Titicaca, and more are all exceptionally good professional female golf players, but they're nowhere to be seen on the most searched list. Paige Spiranac hasn't even really had the best golfing career, but she's still in the top 10 most searched. We guess you don't have to be the best at playing golf at a professional level to be included on the most searched list. Sometimes all you need to do is look pretty and pose. Taking nothing away from Paige though, she's had a pretty decent amateur golfing career. It's not our fault she's just so drop-dead gorgeous. All that being said though, it's very impressive for Paige to end up on the list, while not a single one of the top 10 female golf players was on it. Golf was actually the only career path she chose that ended up not going too well, which is insane when you think about how popular she's become with it now. Paige Spiranac once tried gymnastics and underwent training to become a professional gymnast. Though after all the multiple knee injuries she'd suffered during her training, Paige had to sadly hang up her gymnast shoes and cut her gymnastic career short at a very young age. She chose to do golf after gymnastics. She did well and even went on to win the Cactus Tour once. Next up, let's talk about the beautiful Paige had a great year in 2022. This year has no doubt been an amazing one for the stunning professional golf player and influencer. She's started to post more and more content online this year, which she did by using and uploading to so many different social media platforms. She's really been showing off all of her different beautiful colors this year, and we have been loving it. We're sure the rest of her fans have been feeling the same way too. More than 3 million people follow her Instagram account alone at this point, and all of her social media platforms combined give her a massive following of over 10 million people, which is insane when you think about it. Legends like Tiger Woods and Phil Mickelson may be better known for playing professional golf than her, but overall, Paige Spiranac is, by a large margin, much more popular than the two golf legends. And we have to say, when it comes to being so stunning and hot, Woods and Mickelson just can't compare when it comes to that. It's a bit unfair to compare them in this category, though. Oh, how the tables have turned. Now, Paige Spiranac was born in America and may be an American golf player and influencer, but that also didn't stop her from being massively famous in other countries outside the States. Apparently, she's loved in Australia too, where she's managed to earn a spot in the country's top 10 most searched golf players. Imagine being in the top 10 most searched people in your line of work in another country. The Australians definitely know what's up. Moving on, let's talk about how Paige started to get noticed. Paige Spiranac's entire career has always revolved around causing a storm in arguably the most conservative and not sport there is. There's no button-up shirts or knee-length shorts to be seen for this gorgeous lady. She's posed in so many revealing and outfits over the years. It's no wonder the 29-year-old stunner has over 3 million followers on her Instagram account alone. We're going to be honest, we don't think that half of those followers could name a single female golf player besides Paige, even if their lives depended on it. Paige even appeared in the 2018 Sports Illustrated Swimsuit issue with some raunchy pictures and gathered juicy headlines from her podcast, Playing Around. Some of these headlines include the time one of her exes spread photo of her around on the internet, or how the golf-playing influencer doesn't wear underwear on the green. Paige grew up in Colorado with dreams of being a gymnast early on. Though those dreams were crushed at age 12 due to knee injuries, she was bullied at the gym too. So she moved to golf and actually did pretty well at it, with Golf Week magazine ranking her the top junior golf player in all of Colorado. She even started homeschooling so she could practice more, and even got a golf scholarship at the University of Arizona, where she earned many honors and helped her team to their conference championship. Though her success did come at a cost, let's take a look at the price she's had to pay for all this glory. Next up, let's talk about how polarized opinions on Paige are. It comes as no surprise that there are some completely opposing views on the 29-year-old golf-playing, posing influencer. She's been the center of controversy from the second since she started playing golf, and you can attribute that mostly to her revealing choices in clothes while on and off the golf field. In 2016, Paige Spiranac even appeared on the cover of Golf Digest, which is a pretty big thing, though some people like Sarah Spain from ESPN didn't like her cover appearance at all, as she talked about how the magazine managed to get some random nobody on their cover and then make it work somehow. We get what she's saying, but she also sounds a tad bit jealous of Paige if you ask us. Other than that though, Paige has been very outspoken against cyberbullying, yet she's also gotten numerous death threats on her Instagram account, as well as so much criticism from professional female golf players. The golf player and influencer does take it pretty well now though, talking about how she can be an easy target for these people. Paige did admit that the criticism and the threats she gets did used to get to her early on, but now she says it isn't really that important. She even says getting a little bit of hate is a good thing, as it means you're doing something different, and in doing something so different, you end up causing a reaction in people and inspiring some form of of change in the norm. That is very well said if you ask us. Moving on, Paige Spiranac says she does understand all the hate she gets. This gorgeous woman, with all her endorsements, sponsorships, and followers on social media, has been getting much more attention than the professional female golf players are used to. She talked about how she gets why women in the professional leagues don't like her. She acknowledges that female athletes deserve more attention too, and she adds that she wants to help them out using the platform she's established. She thinks working together is the right way to bring more attention to the sport, and it's true that she doesn't need their help getting attention, rather the other way around. She's more of an influencer now anyway, with all her sponsorships and endorsements. Lastly, let's look at some competition Paige has. The beautiful female golf player Yi Chen just recently posted some incredibly hot pictures to her Instagram account, making heads turn and delighting her fans. It looks like Paige's trends are catching on fast. The pictures Yi posted show her in a hot tub outdoors on a cold winter day in Colorado, while she wears a brown and green bikini that just looks stunning on her. It's no surprise the comments for the post are full to the brim with compliments, with people calling her a gorgeous lady, or some even saying too sexy. And we see why. She looks amazing. The 28-year-old is of Chinese and Cuban descent and absolutely stunning. With over 30,000 followers on her Instagram account, Yi is slowly becoming a big threat to Paige Spiranac's title of golf queen on social media. Yi is no stranger to posting hot and sexy pictures of herself, and even was an extra in Iron Man 3. She's also a mother to twins and runs a beauty company. She might just end up giving Paige a run for her money. We'll just have to wait and see how this steamy rivalry unfolds in the future. That's a wrap for this video. Who do you think is hotter, Paige or Yi? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.